Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are a visitor for the very first time, welcome to the Slay Session family. If you are a return family member, then welcome Slay Babies. Today, I just wanted to first apologize for not uploading a video last week, but if you remember, my birthday was on November 26th and I was in the emergency room on my birthday. So I did not get to celebrate my birthday. So on last weekend, my husband was like, hey, let's celebrate your birthday today. Well, I'm not going to turn that down. So hence, we did spend the whole day. We had a nice day, went out to dinner and just did the whole thing. So I was not able to film anything. I do film on Saturdays, and a lot of times I film and edit all in the same day. So this week I'm off. I'm going to do some extra videos so that if anything comes up, I will never miss a Slay session. But if I am ever AWOL and you don't find me, just know that I have a legitimate reason. I'm either sick or there was something going on with the family, but I really like to be here. So let me stop rambling. I just wanted to talk about some new items that I got this week, and I think it's worth sharing. I like to share stuff that I feel is worth letting people know about. And I will start with a few lipsticks. Now, I did not get all of them. These are the new lipsticks by Makeup Geek. Makeup Geek came out with some lipsticks, and I got one that is called Trophy Wife, and I got another lipstick. It's called Savy. So I'm just going to swatch these two lipsticks for you. Now the Savy is like a matte lipstick. It's not a liquid lipstick. It's more like a, regular solid lipstick. You know what I mean. But Savy is like a pretty, if you can see it, it's like a dusty purplish color. I don't really know. I'm just going to swatch it on the back of my hand here and let you see what it looks like. It is a very pretty purple color. If you can see that. This is Savy by Makeup Geek. So I'm excited about this one. Now Trophy Wife is more like, it says that it is a plush cream. So I don't think that it's going to be matte, but it is supposed to be vibrant nonetheless. Okay, you see I've put a few coats of this on. This is definitely a buildable color. And this is Trophy Wife. It is definitely a creamy, not matte. It's more like a gloss. Again, I don't know how this wears. I tried it on. It is very pretty on the lips, but I do not know how it is going to wear. So I will have to get back with you on that. But that is Trophy Wife and Savy. Now those are the two items that I got from Makeup Geek. So I think they are fully launched now. So definitely go and check them out. Do I have lipstick on my teeth? I do. I thought I did. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, now staying on lipsticks, I have some lipsticks that I got from a company called Renegade, and they're $5. Renegade is on Instagram, so I will link them below, but I got one called Outlaw, and I got, what is this? Wanted, and another called Revolver. And I have Treacherous, but that is in my purse. I forgot to take it out of my purse. But Treacherous is more like, I guess kind of like a color that I have on right now. It's a deep burgundy color, but the formula on these lipsticks are awesome. And for $5, you can't beat it. But here's Outlaw. I'm going to swatch that one. Okay, so there's Outlaw. And next up is going to be Revolver. So here is Revolver. And lastly is the Wanted. Wanted. Now Wanted is a lot like Revolver, except it has more brown undertones to it. So that is Revolver, and that is, I'm sorry, wait a minute. This is Wanted, and this is Revolver. So if you see, they're very similar in color, but the Wanted has a little bit more brown undertone to it, and the Revolver has more of the red undertone. And again, I'm so sorry I don't have Treacherous, but just know that Treacherous is kind of like this burgundy color that I have on, which this is ColourPop's. I don't even remember the name of it, but oh, I have it right here. It is their Lippy stick, and I can never read their labels. I'm farsighted, so I can't see things up close, and I can never read ColourPop's labels, so I have to look on the packaging. But this was in their what was it, that record label kit thing that they had. So this was one of the colors that was in there. So this is what I have on now, and it is soft and creamy, and I like it. But this here, this is by Stila, and they've gotten into a glitter and glow liquid eyeshadow, and this is so pretty. I just picked up one color. It was on Sephora's VIB and VIB Rouge. So I picked up Violet Vibes, and it is very pretty. It has like specks of gold in it, or silver shimmers, kind of like golden and silver flakes in them, and it is so pretty. This is what the color looks like, and I don't know if you can see the gold and silver like flecks that they have in there, but it is very pretty. And I've worn this one time, and I love it. It is and it's creamy. You can, spread it, you can build it. It is perfect. Okay, there is a company on Instagram called Pinky Rose Cosmetics. Some of you all might have heard of them, but they're new to me. And I happened to be scrolling through my timeline, and I don't know how I found them. I guess I was looking for glitter companies that sold glitter, and this came across my timeline. I definitely wanted to grab one because I have a lot of glitter. I have like a drawer full of glitter, but to have it in a palette is always awesome because you have everything you need right there handy. So here it is. This is called the Hypnotize Palette. Whoa, one just fell out. Okay. So I'm going to have to glue that one back in there. They're glued in. It's not a magnetic palette at all. It's all glued in. But this is what the colors look like. And they have a warm tone one as well. I probably should have grabbed both, and I probably will go back and get the other one if it's not sold out. But this is like breathtaking. And when you swatch, look at that. That is I just swatched this green right here, and I just did one swipe, and this is how vibrant it is, if you can see that. So, and then they also sell the Smackdown glue that goes with it. So I did pick that up because they recommend you using their glue with their glitter. But it kind of the glitter does have texture to it, but I mean, all of the colors, I mean, look at this. One swipe, and that's what you get. Let me try another one. I mean, it's amazing. And it's a nice size palette. So definitely worth something that you would want to grab. I can't remember exactly how much I paid for it, but I will have all of that listed in the description box. Now, staying on that same company, I did pick up, they collaborated with another Instagrammer, and they came out with a transition palette. And this is so cute. I just could not resist this transition palette. But basically what she did was she thought of when we use our transition colors, we always use pretty much the same one. We all have our favorites. So she decided to make the transition color like the largest part of the palette. And then she has the day look side and she has the night look side. And so, you know, you can just take this palette and you can just go from day to night with just switching out colors. The pigmentation is nice. One swipe and you do get some stuff, some product. So, and the colors, I like the mix of the colors. They're nice warm tones, especially for people that are not ready to go out bold, like, you know, like these big blue things I got going on with my eyes today. But if you want to stay, you know, kind of subdued, then this would be a good palette to grab. This is called the Transition Palette by Peekaboo Cosmetics. And I do not remember the lady's name who they did it with, and they don't have her name anywhere on here. So, but I'll have all that listed in the description box as well. And so that is definitely two products that I like from that company. Now they do have lipstick, and I did grab one of their lipsticks. I love the packaging of their lipsticks. It has the little bubbles and, you know, it just kind of looks like Juicy Couture or something it reminds me of. But this color is called Hollywood, and it is a liquid matte lipstick. And this is what it looks like. It is a very pretty burgundy-ish color. It's like I have a bunch of burgundies. I don't know. I'm just obsessed with burgundies and deep purples and plums for the winter. But this does dry down matte. I have worn it and I'm happy with the formula. And I'm sorry I don't remember the price for this. I don't remember the price for the palettes or anything, but everything will be listed in the description box. So just go and look. But I know it was affordable. So I know that it was affordable. All right, so now, without further ado, I want to share with you all the new Alchemist Palette by Kat Von D. So I grabbed this palette, and it's called the Alchemist Holographic Palette. And it has 4 colors here. They just look like just clear little colors, white colors. They all have an iridescent tone to them, like a pink, a greenish, a purplish, and kind of like I guess just like a pale pearly white. But what it is she has like some sort of reflective products in here that transform your eyeshadow to some other color. And so I was like, okay, it's $32. Why not give it a try? Kat Von D is definitely, she thinks outside the box, and I like that. So I wanted to swatch a few things for you to show you how this works. In case you were on the limb about getting this, it might be something that you'd want to purchase, because you can take a simple eye look to the next level in just one swipe of one of these colors. I put my eyeshadow primer down on my arm, and I'm going to do 4 different swatches of the same color, but I'm going to use each one of the Alchemist Palette iridescent colors. Alright, so first I'm going to use Kat Von D's Metal Palette. I'm going to use this Kat Von D's Metal Palette. You do not have to, it would help if I held it the right way, but you do not have to use Kat Von D products. You can use whatever product you want to use. I just thought that this palette had all of the colors, and I think it works better if they are matte products, so I just thought, well, why not grab this? And I have ColourPop's new brushes that they came out with. This is the ColourPop shader brush, and they had this a few weeks ago. If you bought a lipstick, for every 2 lipsticks you bought or something, you could get one of the brushes. So I think that they're going to be launching the brushes, or they might already be launched. I'm not sure, but I do love their brushes. These are very good, so I hope they come out with more. But I'm going to do, I'm going to start off with, let me start off with pink first. So I'm going to go right here into this pink here, and I am going to just put that on each of the swatches. I gotta turn to me first and then I'll turn it back. But I'm just gonna put it over each of the swatches, each of the primers. 4 different ones. So I have my arm ready, if you can see. Wait a minute, see that? Because I'm looking like this is not right. Okay. Into the green first. And the green one is called Emerald. And I'm going to put that on top of the pink. And then I'm going to go into Sapphire, which is a bluish color. I decided to just use my fingers. It's a little bit easier. And then I'm going to use Amethyst, which is the purple. And lastly, I'm going to use Opal. Okay. Now look at what it does. I do not like the way my hand is. It's just like, what? I should have done it here. I'm sorry. The next ones I will do there. But this here is the Emerald. And if you can see, it turned the pink into like a greenish kind of color. Next to it is the Sapphire. And then I did Amethyst. And then I did the Opal. So this is the color. And really, I'm not sure if you can see the iridescent, but that is what makes this so pretty, because it just transforms it into like a iridescent color. Now, next I'm going to do blue. So I'm going to go into this matte color right here, and I'm going to dip into the blue. Okay, I'm going to do it in the same order. Green, blue, purple, and then the opal. And do the top one. Now the blue, purple, and the opal. Look at that. So the green, the blue, the purple, and the pink. Look at that. Look at that purple one. That made that blue like a, I don't know, like an electric blue. So you would buy these colors and separately in a palette, and you could just get this and have everything you need. I'm gonna do a purple now. We all wear purple. My back is hurting. I gotta lose some weight. I know I've said this before, but January, I got to get it off. It's just making me miserable. My back is hurting. My clothes are too tight. My face looks like it's about to explode. I'm just not in a happy place. And I have nobody to blame but myself. There's nobody make me eat but me. So how can I complain? I just need to push back from the table and get it together. Which everybody goes on a diet in January, so I guess I'll be joining the forces. To now, the purple, right there. Okay, so here's the purple, green with the blue, with the purple, and with the pink. Now this one I like the most. Look at what it did. The purple, with the pink on top of it, or the opal, it made it a very pretty pinkish color. But look at those. Now that's with the purple. All right, the last one I'm going to do is going to be with, let's do brown. Now for the brown, I'm gonna go into this brown right here. So here we have the colors with the brown, but now I would have to know what colors I was wanting to achieve, and then I would know what base color I would need to use. So if I wanted to do a pretty limeish green color, I would know to go with the brown, because this is what it's going to do. This is a pretty like turquoise color. Again, this is that blue, but it has a hint of purple in it as well. So this kind of reminds me of the Moon Dust palette by Urban Decay, because you can get the same type of colors just with this one palette. So I like this pink again, and that's what it does to the purple. So all of the colors look similar. I probably just wasted all my time doing this because it seems like all of the colors are going to be pretty much the same. And that is what is so unique about this palette, is that no matter what color you put it on, it is going to make the cast of whatever color you choose. Now the palette is all messy, but whatever color you choose, that is what the iridescent is going to pick up. There you have it, guys. Definitely go and purchase the Alchemist palette. It is, you won't be disappointed. I mean, it is definitely worth your purchase. So that is my recommendation to you. Okay guys, well that's all I have for today. Be sure to tune in next week. I plan on doing some New Year's Eve looks maybe. I don't know. If there's something in particular that you want to see, please leave it in the comments below. Also, I would love to do a question and answer video, but if you have questions to ask me, leave those in the comments below. And if I get enough questions, then I will gladly do a question and answer video. I want to get to know you, and I want you all to get to know me. So, have a great Christmas. I mean, Merry Christmas to everybody. And do not eat too much. No, really, eat all you want, because there's always January, right? That's like me. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to eat all I want tomorrow. And then January, I will start fresh. Yeah. And please be sure to subscribe to all of my channels. I'm sorry, I don't have more than one channel. Be sure to subscribe to me on all my social medias. Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. So, and most importantly, guys, hit that subscribe button below so that you will never miss any of my videos that I upload every Saturday as part of Slay Session Saturday. Enjoy your family, and I will see you back here in my next video. Love you guys. Bye.